Yo, 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 what is up, gamers? Woohoo. First vid with the mic in a bit, and it's gonna be scuffed, but we're here. Because my mic is very scuffed. Because all I have is a broken ass headset. I actually broke my microphone back in like February. It was a little bit dumb of me. Well, I mean, it kind of just stopped working on its own, and then it didn't help that I maybe might have abused it physically a little bit. I might have punched my microphone a little bit to get a funny sound bite, and then regretted it. Well, it's really dumb because I not only did I punch it, I also just like dropped it on the floor. I was just like messing around for no reason. I really shouldn't have. I shouldn't have done that. My bad. But you know, it was something I did do. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. By the way, if my mic is absolutely awful, I very much apologize. Are we having some technical difficulties? Ah, okay. My opponent does have bad signal right now, so there might be some disconnection errors. What am I looking at? What is this team? What am I? Huh? I gotta ask her? Let me find. I know that they had these Pokemon, and I just forgot. That's probably it. What's the wrong thing? Let me. Okay, so this is a Mega Steelix. Good to know, good to know. This is, one of the teams I've ever seen. Okay, so what do we gotta worry about? Trick Room. This is Trick Room. This is Trick Room. Got Bronzong and Mega Steelix. It's gonna be Trick Room. Got Tapu Lele with Bronzong. Bronzong learns Expanding Force, right? Expanding Horse. Let's take a look. Learn set. Yep, it learns it. Okay. So that's definitely something we might have to worry about. I guess Steelix just has like Sheer Force, right? I definitely know what I'm doing. G6. Double strat. At Dex. It has Sand Force. Oh, okay. So abusing my Gigalith Sand. What is Kazagiri doing here with no Dondozo? Who knows? Who knows? Definitely trying to have fun though. I can tell you that much, and I don't like that. We can expect maybe Scarf Tapu Lele. Good news is Tapu Lele does not actually get Expanding Force on its own. We can maybe get Mega Gardevoir in. Maybe we just want Excadrill. Yeah, maybe we don't want to bring Gigalith to this game. Sinistcha's not bad. Ogerpon has nice utility and like follow me stuff. I think I might go with Sinistcha. Just because I don't know. There's the Steelix and the Bronzong. You know what would really help right now if my Excadrill had a handy mold breaker ability right about now, but you know what it doesn't have? Exactly that. It doesn't have that. It really doesn't. So we're just gonna like hope and pray that we get a Dark Pulse flinch. We don't, which is about fine. That's pretty much what I would expect, right? So what we're gonna be expecting right about here is that Earthquake. How nice. Gyro Ball from the Bronze Song. Okay, that's okay. We do have Sinishaw here, which can help heal up our Iron Jugulus in a pinch. This is going to be slower than our Tapu Lele here, which is quite nice. We can pretty safely double protect on this turn, right? Rock Slide, yeah, pretty much what I would expect. And it's going to be Psychic on the Tapu Lele. Yeah, that sounds about right. This might be the Ghost Resist Berry. It might not matter. Is actually what I meant to say. It might actually not... Nothing might matter, right? The things that we all learn inherently throughout our lives, is that sometimes stuff doesn't matter. Now, do I sound like I know what I'm talking about? No, because I don't. Because I'm just saying stuff for the hell of it. Anyway, I could just dodge a Rock Slide and be fine, right? Speed Swap. Got a Speed Swap on our Tapu Lele there. That's certainly an interesting thing, an interesting idea. Might want to. Now, what would have been the best thing there would have been to Shadow Ball the Tapu Lele. Would have been even better is to think of that. But it's okay. Group on it. We got a burn. No, we got no burns. But we dodged the Rock Slide on the Pokemon that it matters with. So we're actually doing pretty swell right about now. We could be facing a potential Sucker Punch from Brute Bonnet here. That's definitely a possibility. But it's a possibility I'm quite honestly just willing to risk, right? Oh, we don't even... Forget that. Wow. Actually, don't... What I was going to say was, we do have Expanding Force here, but actually we're just going to click Hyper Voice. It's a little bit safer, just in general. There's the Spore. Thank you, girl that glitched, for the awesome... Oh my gosh, that's a... Yeah, that one miss was a little bit... Just a wee bit unfortunate, right? We get a burn here. Be mighty helpful, but we don't get such a thing. And we're going to be facing a Psychic. GG. Close, good first game. We had some RNG go our way, some RNG not go our way. It's just how it's going to be inherently. Do we have something to beat the Bronzong Steelix lead? Actually do. I kind of like the Iron Jugular Sinistra lead. It's a little bit play it both ways, which I can kind of get behind, right? Huh? Right. We got the Tapu Lele, Mr. Mime Galar lead. Now, what we face here on this very day is something quite frightening, which is indeed a fake out. We're facing fake out somehow, some way. Which is really weird to be saying I'm facing fake out against a psychic type. But you know, it's like that sometimes. It really is like that sometimes. Now, the kind of situation that we're going to be doing is we're going to be double protecting because we know the situation that we're in. We're not going to pretend like we don't. So what we're going to be doing is pretending like we know the situation, despite not actually knowing the situation. 67. Oof. Oof. Ooh. Okay. This is actually what we're going to be doing. I should have predicted such a thing. Yes, probably. Probably should have predicted such a maneuver was possible and indeed coming my way. But can you blame someone for trying? Yes, you actually can. And that's the scariest thing here, right? Is that indeed it is possible to say, hey, you maybe should have thought that one through a little bit better. Um, hmm. Now, indeed, why am I talking like this? Why am I... Okay. Watch this. Watch this. You're getting boomed. Okay, that was not as much boomage as I would like. So, in these days, in this day and age, we actually face a very difficult problem indeed. That problem, of course, I mean, what else would it be, is the problem that I miss my attack sometimes. Now, what could possibly solve such a delicate, delicate indeed problem is simply hitting our attacks. That's the solution in this day and age. It seems difficult to consider sometimes, but really it should not be. So, especially if we get a burn here on the Pokemon that matters most. Indeed, it would be such a curious. Oh, what does that mean? What am I saying? Who knows? Which was the. Where's my expanding force forget? Oh, I like the Brute Bonnet nickname being A Way That Matters. It's the one Tumblr post, guys. We all know the one, so I don't even need to explain it. Wow, I sure am glad that I used Shadow Ball in the correct slot. No, what we face here in this day and age is actually a quite difficult question indeed. That question being, what is going on? We face a very difficult question indeed, which is, why didn't I just Shadow Ball the Mr. Mime again? How much is this? Mr. Mime's on 23%. 23! 20! Gotcha. I was gonna say, as long as we hit our attacks here, as long as we land our Machagacha here, we're actually not in a bad position. The Mr. Mime lived on 4 HP and got a lot of damage off. that's not as much damage as I would like, and I didn't get a burn on the Steelix that I would like. Okay, so what we've learned is that the Steelix is very fast. It is indeed 161 speed, which is quite hefty. And this Tapu Lele is now quite slow. Okay, wait. Okay, the Tapu Lele can do anything. But it can't do everything. It has no Psychic terrain up. Which means I can probably live a Psychic on my Sinistral, can I not? In fact, I could live an attack on my Excadrill, could I not? And so, I will click the only move that matters. What we face now in this day and age. What am I talking about? Oh gosh, this Felix has a fast earthquake, right? That's kind of the problem we face in this day and age or something. What we did not get there was in fact the burn that we needed, right? What we need now, more than ever, is a burn. Now what we did not get now more than ever was a burn. Oh my gosh, if I got a single burn ever in that game, things would be different, which is how it works, guys. I don't know if you know this. But if different things happen in the match, you're going to get a different result. And sometimes I just need to say that to myself. And not really to other people. Because, like, whatever. I think that it's really funny for me now, like, after I lost, to say, oh, I don't think the game matters that much. But, I mean, I lose a lot. This league, this Maddie Swimscott league here, I've been doing a lot of winning. And it's, let me tell you, it's not, it feels weird because I've not been experiencing a lot of winning outside of this. And here we have my first loss, here in week 5, I think. Technically I'm playing this late, but, as of recording this, I have not uploaded anything. So, you have no, you don't know if things are late. Except when I tell you that they are, because they are. The fact that I'm playing my week 5 game in week 6 and still haven't uploaded it week 1. Yeah. Yeah, it'll get done. You will see. You are seeing this right now. In the future, far, far in the future, also known as probably in like 2 weeks or something. No, not ever. Thank you, Kitaminu. I don't know. That's how I'm gonna say your name. For the good matches. Both games very close. Indeed, had I played slightly better or had slightly more luck, then I would have won. But, you know, you can always say the opposite. Like, if I were to win, I could say, oh, well, my opponent could say, oh, well, if I played slightly better or got better luck, then I would have won. Yeah, that's just how close games work, right? We both played well. We both had luck going both ways, right? As much as I complained about missing my matcha gotchas, I still hit plenty of them, right? And like I could have missed all of them. I dodged some rock slides, so it just happens. Really, Pokemon is a game. It's a contract you sign when you play Pokemon, and you say, things are gonna happen that are out of both mine and my opponent's control, and I'm okay with that to an extent. Obviously, you're allowed to be upset, but I don't think it's. I mean, obviously, I don't think being upset is necessarily seen through the lens of being productive. Not everything has to be productive, but I personally don't find it very productive to get upset over losing too much, especially when I mean, they had some neat stuff. They kind of cooked me in a fun and interesting way, right? I didn't expect Booster's special defense brute bonnet. I didn't do that. I didn't expect speed swap Tapu Lele, right? We had some crazy stuff going on here. Really some weird stuff. Yeah, this Mr. Mime did insane things that I'd had never been done before. Now, is that actually true? No, but you know what I'm saying. I think that everybody brings a lot to the table in Pokemon, and I think that's part of the fun of playing Pokemon is that you get to see so many different things. You get to see so many different people do different things. Right? Everybody thinks about the game differently. We all drafted our Pokemon for this draft. That's you get what I'm saying, right? Like everyone chooses something to draft, and then they choose, oh, which 6 Pokemon am I going to bring to this matchup? And then they choose, oh, how am I going to build those Pokemon? And I don't know. I think it's interesting. I think it's fun. Everybody has their play styles and their preferences, or how much they're. Some people cook a lot more than others, and that's just because some people like to stay comfortable. I like to stay comfortable most of the time. If you look at my teams, they look exactly the same, right? I like to play the game in what I perceive to be a consistent way, which is why I got Mega Gardevoir, who outputs consistent damage. I got Sinistcha, who's good at supporting. I got Iron Jugulus, who's good speed control consistently. And I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just kind of saying stuff. Point is, I love this game. I hope that you guys enjoyed this game right here. Yeah, I don't know. There's like 9 whole weeks of Maddie's Whimsicott League, so make sure to tune in because there's still so much to go, and it's all been really fun so far. Shoutouts to Maddie, she's the goat. Whimsicott is cool, I guess. I don't know. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment telling me that my mic sucks and that my draft sucks. I don't know. I don't know, whatever you want. I don't know. Tell me your opinions on Pineapple. Whatever. And subscribe if you don't want to miss an upload, because I do those sometimes. And let me tell you, if you're not subscribed, the YouTube algorithm probably isn't going to be feeding you my videos because my upload schedule is a bit abhorrent. Anyways, I'll see you guys. Hope y'all have a great one. Bye-bye.